I'm Bret Michaels, most notoriously known as the lead singer from Poison, and better known as a juvenile diabetic. I was diagnosed with juvenile diabetes when I was 6 years old, and it was pretty devastating because of, with my family, they didn't know what was wrong with me. I was a very active kid. While everyone else was playing football, I'm over on the side. Back then, there wasn't blood sugar level testing equipment, so you'd have to go take a urine test, and I'd have to have my kit with me and go and I'd have to stand in the bushes at the side of the building, and, and it was a whole, you waited for, then it was a minute and a half, then it was 45 seconds. It was pretty devastating. Very early on in Poison's career, traveling with diabetes was pretty tough. You weren't staying in hotel rooms very much. You were living sort of on your bus or your van or whatever you were in. I got to a couple points where in the course of the moment, the heat of the moment, I'd be like, man, can I not just get some good food or get something here that I can eat? Or, the orange juice and, the riders, they'd have a ton of beer. In the beginning of my career, I didn't have any balance. That was my problem. I would drink like crazy, and it didn't work with my diabetes. And then I was like, I don't want to do that. Then I wouldn't do anything, and I would be bored. You know what I mean? I'd be on the road, and everyone's partying, and I'd have to lock myself in the bus. I'm like, wait a minute, let me just figure out a way to make this work. What I've learned to do is become a really good host. Like I could throw a great party, everyone has a great time, and there's no one that's been up on my bus. I'm not like, hey, you want a beer, you want something to drink? They're like, cool, they have a great time. Doesn't necessarily mean that I have to drink and stay up with every single person on that bus, which is what I used to think I needed.
Someone said you have diabetes. That's a lot to take in. Are there any role models that you have, people who have diabetes that you look up to?
Nick Jonas, of course. Yeah, he's...
Why him?
Because he's going through so much, yet he's...
Wow, I didn't know Bret Michaels had diabetes, and all those other stars as well?
I know, don't you love it?
Yeah, I've always looked up to him.
I know, we love his songs.
Pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I guess I got a lot to think about then.